Bro, Hollywood P reacts.
What's going on YouTube? It's your dude Hollywood P back again for another video. Now as always folks, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also turn on your post notifications so that you stay up to date with all of my latest uploads. Alright folks, we are back once again. And as always folks, I always read you guys comments. I see you guys messages, everything. And you guys wanted me to not only touch on, give you updates on DDG and Halle and Halo and Dub and Aaliyah and Britney and Woo Wop and all that. You guys wanted me to talk about this whole Shannon Sharpe and, you know, the woman that's suing him for $50 million. And you guys, I guess, wanted to know if I had any insight. And of course I do. Hollywood P, baby. You come to the right channel. But anyway, so let me just give you guys a little kind of background on the type of gyms and stuff that's out here in LA. So of course, you know, we got the world famous LA Fitness that's probably in everybody's city. No celebs really go to that. You might catch them playing basketball or something like that there because they were invited out, but that's not their gym. There's a gym out here. I'm not gonna drop the name because I don't want you guys piling up to these celebrity gyms and, you know, and yeah, trying to get autographs and take pictures and turn it to some type of spectacle. But I will tell you that it's more than one gym that does it, but it's like, I say, like 5 or 6 gyms, and they're all the same name, but they're in different locations. When I was there to this gym, I've seen celebrities like Marlon Wayans, he's always there, Jason Derulo, Kevin Gates. And let me tell you, Kevin Gates is super cool. You walk up to him, you say, "What's up, Kevin," or whatever, and he gonna talk to you for about 15 minutes. No matter who you are, you could be the janitor in the building. He gonna talk to you for about 15 minutes straight, no cap. Let me see who else. Safari was always up in there. I don't know. I think he live in Florida now, but he was still out here. You know, he was still out here at the gym. Let me see who else. Kevin Hart used to be there. He doesn't go there anymore. Tate Diggs, seen him up in there. But you see what I'm saying? Just a bunch of celebrities. 2 Chainz, a bunch of retired NBA players. Kevin Garnett was up in there. What's the dude that do the NBA like halftime report with like Shaq, Charles Barkley, and what's his name, Joe Smith or something like that? I don't know. He was up in there. Like, you see all these guys. So, and then the females are just Instagram models and OnlyFans type of girls. So this brings us to Shannon Sharpe and why he was in a place with this young lady where she was at, because this is where everybody goes, you know what I mean, to these specific gyms. They're not at LA Fitness, they're not at Planet Fitness, they're not at Anytime Fitness, they're at these gyms that I'm telling you about. So that's where Shannon allegedly met this woman, and that's why he was so comfortable, you know, messing with her, because he know it's all about money. He know they're in this specific gym. That's all they do. These celebrities go. That's why you always see celebrities, even like Chris Brown, and then he pop out with these models that's got like these BBLs and stuff like that. And that's where they meeting them at, because that's all in there. It's just a bunch of Instagram models, OnlyFans chicks, and a bunch of BBLs everywhere. You get what I'm saying? So that's why Shannon was comfortable setting up his little situation with this young lady here. It's definitely unfortunate, but Shannon got to just calm down, man. You know what I mean? In my opinion, and probably in you guys' opinion as well, Shannon needs to calm down. You know what I'm saying? He got to have, I call it penis control. You know what I'm saying? He got to relax. I don't know what it is, what he own, but now he found himself in almost like a Diddy situation, you know, with the 50 million and these type of crazy numbers. And it's unfortunate, but he just got to calm down. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely got to calm down. All right, so moving on from that, we got to talk about, of course, DDG, what he's got going on, what Halle Bailey's got going on. So far as DDG is really just in album mode. He's trying to push this new album that he, you know, pretty much did the majority of it on his hit-a-thon. And he's about to release that. He's also got a show, well, it's really like a club appearance in Houston on the 26th. At one of those clubs, Sakai or something like that in Houston, a pool party type of event. So I'm assuming maybe it's like a day party or something he got going on. So he'll be out there tomorrow. So if you're in Houston, pull up on him. But yeah, he's just an album mode. He's focused. He understands the Halo situation, and I know everybody keep pushing like, him to be like in Halo's life more and stuff like that. But of course, you know the situation, and Halle's not letting up. And it really doesn't have much to do with him even being with different women on streams and stuff like that, because he's got to make his money, and that's how he has to pull it to Shay Frost. Regardless of what y'all think, he doesn't really have anything else to bring to the table to entertain people on Twitch. He know you guys, as far as the guys or whatever, love to see females, pretty females in the video, collabing with it, just kind of making content with, doing TikToks and everything for clips and everything else. That's what he has to do. He doesn't have anything else. He raps and entertains people, on the internet. So he has to do what he has to do. If Halle was feeling the type of way, she sees it, but she's not penalizing DDG because of that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that has nothing to do. She knows entertainment or whatever, but he's single. He's doing whatever he want to do. He's got motion. He's doing his thing. Now, fires Halle. Halle, she's pushing a new song that she collaborated with somebody on. It's like number 1 on Spotify for, I guess, a certain genre or something like that. It's like number 1 or something like that. So she's doing that. Of course, she's still working on her film, and she's just being a mom. Life, that's about it. She doesn't really have, Halle's never been the kind to be out, like, she's not gonna be in no clubs. You're not gonna catch her twerking the sexy red. Like, it's none of that's gonna happen. So it's gonna be just a mellow mom work look. You know what I'm saying? Even though she does have, special someone, but that's just, it's not enough to really, she's not gonna be outside like how she was with DDG. That was probably gonna be the most you ever seen her outside of, unless you catch her out somewhere with your own eyes, you're not gonna see much on her. You know what I'm saying? And she's just keeping that to keep her life private, to protect her son, from any crazy people trying to, find out where she live at and all this other stuff. So she keeps her life very private, which as she should. But that's pretty much the updates that I do have. Like I say, Shannon Sharpe, he got to slow down, man. 54 years old? Got to calm down. Is he 54 or 56? He one of them. Got to chill. 19-year-old chicks and stuff. I get it. In that gym, you're going to see it. And like I said, I don't know what type of protein shakes he's drinking or whatever, and how exciting he getting up in there, but he can't control himself, But having penis control carries you a long way, especially when you're up for $100 million contract, you know what I mean? And this type of stuff happens. This girl loves money. You know what I'm saying? Chanel. You know what I'm saying? She's got all that on her page. Chanel and money and planes. Like, she want to live the lifestyle. She want that you know what I'm saying? That lavish lifestyle. And a lot of these females do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she pushes for. OnlyFans and doing what she does. So Shannon, man, got to slow down. That's the only advice. But those gyms that I was telling you about, that's where they meeting these chicks at. That's where they're meeting these chicks at, because that's all in there. There is no soccer moms in there. There's not the most of these girls that's in this gym are already in shape. They just maintain it. They're doing exercises that you wouldn't see at Planet Fitness. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not your normal regular gym. This is like, they already pretty much good to go. They super duper duper in shape. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of people that's in that gym, and celebrities, and that's it. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I got, guys. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and as always, folks, holla back at your boy. Peace.